Hi everyone, this is Yunus. Welcome to my channel. In this video, let's discuss about AWS Local Zones and AWS Outposts. Let's understand what is the difference between these two. Before we come to this topic, let's assume that you are the CEO of a small company and your company is doing good, and of late you have noticed that your employees are taking a couple of coffee breaks during the day and they are traveling to the Starbucks outlet which is 3 miles away from your office. And your project managers have complained that it is impacting the productivity of the employees. So, to keep the employees happy and at the same time to improve the productivity, what you might do is you will request Starbucks to come and set up their shop, set up their outlet within your campus or within your office building. You will provide the facility and Starbucks will set up their services. And this is exactly what is happening in AWS Outposts. So many companies have applications that need single-digit millisecond latency. Not only that, in some cases there are regulatory constraints that your data has to be processed in-house. We know that AWS regions are not there in every country. It is possible that the companies in one country may be using the region in the neighboring country. But there can be regulatory restrictions that the data which they are processing using the AWS services, it cannot leave the boundary of the country. So in such cases, what the clients do is they will request AWS to come and set up their services, AWS services in their own data center. So basically, just like you provide the facility to Starbucks to set up the coffee shop, your IT department will have to provide the rack space in your own data center. And this will be very useful when you want to use applications which need single-digit millisecond latency, such as AR/VR applications, virtualized desktops, sometimes some gaming development projects, media content creation and editing, and so on and so forth. So we understood what is Outpost. Now what about local zones? Now assume that, let us go back to that same coffee shop example. Assume that your company is part of a big, huge IT park where there are dozens of companies. And every company has a lot of employees who are coffee lovers. So every company is facing the same issue of productivity impact. So these companies may request Starbucks to come and set up an outlet in the neighborhood, somewhere in the campus, in the IT Park's campus or just outside the campus. So here in this case, Starbucks will set up the facility. Just remember, in the other case, your company is providing the facility, but in this case, Starbucks will take up their own building and they will set up all the infrastructure and they will start providing the service. Local zone is exactly same. AWS, when they find that there is a concentration of their enterprise clients in a particular city or suburb, they can actually come and set up a local zone with limited set of services such as EC2, VPC, EFS, etc. so that all the companies in that vicinity, all the companies in the nearby areas can actually make use of the services in that local zone. That is called local zone. So now you understood the key difference between the two. One is local zone is set up by AWS itself. It's a small data center and it can be used by multiple companies in that vicinity. Whereas Outpost is specific to a client and AWS will set up the services in the data center of that particular client. So you may ask, okay, then why can't everybody set up their own outposts? No, not many companies want to set up or maintain their own data centers. Many companies want to migrate. They want to reduce the capacity of their data centers. So they don't want to go for outposts. They would prefer local zones. So as of now, there are 33 local zones already set up, 17 in US, 16 outside the US. In India, there are 2, one in Kolkata, one in Delhi, and 2 more are getting set up in India, one in Chennai and one in Bangalore. Now let's go to the AWS console and see some relevant information about local zones. To see the local zone locations, you can come to this particular web page. I'll give you the link in the video description. And if you come down, it says there are 33 local zones, 16 outside the US, and it gives all the locations. Based on from which geography you come from, you can see, okay, where all local zones are available. It actually gives the details here as well. So if you look at India, it is Delhi, India, there is one, and then when we have in Kolkata. These two are already there, but two more are planned, that is shown here, announced. So in Bangalore and in Chennai as well. Now, how do you start using the local zones? You can go to EC2. So here you can click on zones. You can see this here. Click on zones. And you can see that here I have selected North Virginia. That's why it is showing the zones which are linked with US East 1. Okay, there is one in Atlanta, then Boston, Buenos Aires, Chicago, Dallas, etc. If you choose, and I haven't enabled any of them, if you choose say Mumbai, then it will show Kolkata and Delhi. And if you want, you can enable it. I haven't enabled, but if you want to enable it, you can come here and enable it. After that, you can create a subnet in this particular local zone. So that way you can extend your VPC to your local zone. You can install and you can start using the services from that particular subnet. So these are the high level details about the local zones. Now let's conclude. So just to summarize, as you have seen, AWS Outpost is an extension of AWS's infrastructure to your data center, whereas local zone is provided from a small data center which is owned and maintained and operated by AWS in your neighborhood, so that all the companies in that area can get low latency services. It provides only limited services, but still the local zones have proved successful. So with that, we'll close this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.